For your handle, start by squishing your clay into a coil. Then you'll flatten it with the rolling pin and put it through the slab roller so that it's even. I like cutting my handles into a bow tie shape. The reason why is so that when you're attaching it, you have a little bit of extra clay to attach it to the cylinder, but the part that you hold is a little bit thinner. After you cut it, you'll need to compress the clay and smooth out the edges. Flip, do the same thing to the other side. You'll notice that I'm pinching the slab in between my thumb and my pointer finger, and this is just softening that cut edge. Finally, smooth everything with a damp sponge. Trim the edges of your handle, and then gently start bending it into the shape of half of a heart. Before you attach your handle, just check it with your cylinder and make sure that it's the right proportions and that you're happy with it. You'll be attaching your handle at the very top and then the bottom. Take your serrated rib, scratch the top of your handle, scratch the bottom, identify where it's going to attach on your cylinder, scratch those two areas, add some slip, and then compress the two pieces together. Double check to make sure that your handle is straight. One thing I like to do is look at it eye level and just make sure that it's exactly in the position I want it to be from the front and the side before I start to blend that clay. You'll be blending the bottom of the handle, swooping it into the cylinder. Same thing, a supporting hand on the inside. First compress and then gently pull that extra clay downwards to fit that inside curve of your mug. For the bottom, I'm going to lift up my mug and then using my thumb again, pull that extra clay downwards. Notice again, I've got another hand reinforcing that inside. Next, we need what's called a reinforcing coil. It's going to go on the inside of the top and the inside of the bottom. Take a little bit of extra clay, roll it onto the table so that you have a tiny little coil, and then notch it into the negative space between where the handle is connecting to the cylinder. For this, I'll be using a knife, and what I'm trying to do is just blend this clay into the cylinder and blend it into the handle. Notice that I have a finger supporting the underside of the handle curve so that when I'm blending, it doesn't change the position of my handle. Experiment with different tools. You might find that you like one more than another. Repeat these steps for the bottom. Roll a reinforcing coil, fill in the gap, use a tool to blend it into the mug and then the handle, and then smooth it all out. To put your mug away without disturbing the handle, open your bag, place your mug inside, pull the edges up, squeeze out the air, give your end a little twist, gently pick up your mug, and sit it on top of the opening of the bag.